Life can be taken away from you in a heartbeat, and you know, I was lucky that it wasn't me that day. He's gone through a lot rougher things than most people have. I woke up, I looked around me and everything was crumbling, my sister was crying.
It was a tremendously traumatic situation that he was in.
We knew it was bad. We knew it was bad. I mean, thank God we made it. My name is Yohanny Dalembert. I'm a power forward for James Madison University, and I'm from Port-au-Prince, Haiti.
6'8" junior forward from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, number 40, Yohanny Dalembert.
I mean, it was a fun place. It was a barricaded neighborhood, so we had one way in and one way out. It was a religious culture. It was a lot of insecurity going on in the country at that time, so I spent most of my childhood in that neighborhood. Didn't really get to leave it that much besides for school and to go to church. We had everything at our disposal. We had a soccer field, we had a basketball court, so it was a pretty fun place to grow up. I was sleeping in the car, heading back from school. The car started shaking, so I woke up and I looked in front of me and I thought we got in a car accident. I saw my uncle trying to play clutch games with the car. You know, he was trying to get the car, you know, stable a little bit. I looked around me and everything was crumbling. My sister was crying and she started panicking, so I started panicking. So I told her to quiet down because I didn't know. I was trying to figure out how we were gonna survive this, and I mean, thank God we made it. As soon as I looked around, I knew exactly what was going on, but it was the first earthquake, and yeah, you know, bloody scene, and you know, we couldn't get in contact with anybody because the antennas were down. We couldn't talk to a lot of people. We knew it was bad. We knew it was bad. When my dad came in to talk to me and my sister, he said that we were gonna leave the country to go live with our brother, Samuel Dalembert. He played for the Sixers for 9 years. I mean, I was really anxious to get to live with him and to get to know him. I don't think he was ready to, you know, to just have a 15-year-old going through puberty, you know, coming straight to his house after the earthquake. But I think that he did a great job, you know, taking care of me, teaching me, you know, the values of how to live in this country. I felt free. You know, I could walk wherever I wanted to walk. I could catch a bus wherever I wanted to catch a bus to. People were very nice. I mean, it was a very good adjustment, a positive adjustment.
You know, when he moved to Philadelphia just after the earthquake, he was at Lower Merion as a sophomore.
I hated basketball at first. You know, I wanted to play soccer, and my brother was like, if you want to play soccer, you might as well go to Italy or overseas or something, because soccer here is not, you know, the biggest thing. It first started when Kobe came to my school, because I went to Lower Merion and everybody was like, oh my God, it's Kobe Bryant, and I'm standing next to him, I'm like, okay, yes, it's Kobe. I'd rather meet Cristiano Ronaldo or Ronaldinho or somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? So everybody was like, yo, you just shook Kobe's hand, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know? I got dunked on a few times by a few players, and I got, you know, embarrassed a few times, and that made me want to, you know, be an elite player myself. And then after that, you know, a year or two later, I'm like, yo, I just shook Kobe's hand back in high school, so it was a pretty big deal 2 years later.
The very first time he walked into Lower Merion High School, he bent down, picked up a basketball, and just jumped straight up in the air and dunked it. So he's got this rawness to him as an athlete. He became a player that we became very well aware of, and then ended up having a great senior year. He doesn't really disclose an awful lot of what it's like to have grown up in his home country, but he has shared with his teammates what he went through in the very traumatic earthquake that occurred in his hometown, and then, you know, his subsequent move to Philadelphia and how that's impacted him.
He's gone through a lot rougher things than most people have, you know, in America, so he's very humble. He's definitely, you know, mentally tough.
It made me value life a little bit more. I humbled down when it happened.
We see it from the newscast when it happened, but Yohanny was literally picking people up off the ground, people that were badly hurt. The impact that it's had in a very positive way is he cherishes every day.
I'm glad to be here. You know, it's an unfortunate situation, but you know, everything happens for a reason, and hopefully I can give back, you know, with the opportunity I got.